Hi all and welcome to the part 2B No Man's Sky Beginner's Guide. In this episode we will not be accessing non-MTX drops from the anomaly station. If you're not sure what this is, let's get into it. So as you can see here we have got my main save, which can be seen in my weekly updates. We've got the one I did in part 2A where we access several drops from Twitch and previous explorations, and now we are going to do the playthrough for if you have no drops, and this is the one I will continue with because if you've got drops then you're either going to know what you're doing, or you can just follow my weekly updates from the main save. I will be going through everything on this. We will be picking up some specific videos about various other things. I'll do one on multi-tools, one on other things like the freighter and various other bits and bobs. Building base, how I build a main base, how I build a temporary base, how I build a mining base, and all that kind of stuff. So that's all coming up in future episodes. I'm going to keep doing these because I'm enjoying it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too. I have water next to me. So here we are. Now I knew that this save would not be with drops, so I spent 4 hours getting to this point. In the with drops one it took me about 2 hours because as you can see over here there's a purple quest here, so it says Twitch rewards available. But before I go into that, I'm just going to go through what I've done on this character. So I farmed quite a bit. I've got a ton of materials here. I found I found 2 buildings with whispering eggs that I farmed. You can see the previous videos for that. And then I sold those, so I'm up to about 2 million units. I managed to find a really nice multi-tool from a space station and managed to sell the other one and get some nanites from that. And I've done a base setup. As you can see here, we focused on our mining beam and with some upgrades, and then we've got the bolt caster and the ionizer. So that's the multi-tool. As I said, this was found, I think it might have been found in a building actually rather than a space station, but it's a really good starting weapon. We've got our starter ship here, and again it is full of things that I found and I've just ground out. That should be in the spaceship. There we go. So if you know you don't have any drops or previous exploration stuff, then you are going to need to spend time, and you are going to need to get a lot more materials, because you're not going to have the units to buy unless you farm the whispering eggs or you find other things that you can find. I found a cave that was full of albumin pearls, which are worth 10,000 units each. I found, like I said, I found 2 buildings surrounded by whispering eggs, which I opened up. They were worth a lot of money, as you can see. So that's where we are at the moment. This is, I said, I'm still on my starter ship and my starter multi-tool. Well, very lucky find multi-tool. Other than that, we've done everything else the same as the playthroughs you've seen in the other videos. So here we are. This is the person you need to talk to if you've got any previous drops. As you can see, I've got some expedition rewards, which is basically a firework pack, so I'm going to collect that, come out, go into my exosuit and just delete it because they're not worth anything and they take ages to get rid of. So we're just going to get rid of those. Twitch rewards, I'm going to pick up some things. There's a firework pack. This is an MTX. As you can see here, it says appearance modifier. I'm going to be very careful here. That's an MTX. That's an MTX. MTX. That's a gesture. I'm not picking up the egg. Appearance modifier. Appearance modifier. Appearance modifier. Appearance modifier. That's an MTX, 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 MTX. That does nothing, that does nothing, that does nothing, that does that. That's an MTX. More fireworks. 5s or 6. Right. And that's it, because all of these are upgrades. As you can see, I've got lots of upgrades. That is an MTX, that's an emote. Trying to be very careful. MTX, 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 and they're the ships. So you see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multi-tools. Now between that lot, if you want to see how I go through all of this and make the mass amounts of units, nanites and stuff, you can watch the previous episode, Beginner's Guide Part 2A, Guide with Drops, and then that will show you how I sort all of that out. It is quite a long because it takes a while to go through all of that. So I'm just going to wait for that to update. As you can see there, it's just registering everything to my catalogue. Now we need to speak to the inhabitants. So the way you navigate the space anomaly station is you try and hopefully your spaceship will end up on the left over those space docks, or kind of over here. I'm not sure where mine is. There it is, or there. But the idea is that you land quite close to this ramp. You can land over there somewhere, which means there's a long run, but the best way is to come up this ramp here. We're going to follow the purple thing, and then you come over here and go up this ramp, and then you go through the green double doors, and the 2 major story NPCs are here. So we're going to talk to this one. Again, I'm just clicking through all of this. If you want to read what it is, you can either do your own playthrough, or you can slow down my video and pause it at the various things. I'll try not to go too fast so you can still read it, so you might need to change the speed down to about 2.5. But unless you're really a lore person, you just need to click through this. If you want to know the story, then feel free. I've done a story playthrough on this a few times, where I just sit and read everything, and honestly it quadruples the amount of time it takes you to do anything. So there we go. The gist of that is welcome aboard, go and speak to my friend. So we're going to speak to her friend. There we go. So this will come up and it will give you an idea what everything's about. I'm just going to right click through it. Visit Helios. Now Helios is one of the other iterations or NPCs, and every day they can give you rewards, and every week they can give you a very important scanner once you progress through the quest. So today it's asking for planets. There we go, and it'll give us some nanites. Right click is then asking us to go and speak to Celine, which is up this ramp through the double green doors and to the right. Met 30 aliens, thank you. Okay, so here is all of the patterns you need to upgrade your spaceship, build buildings, upgrade your multi-tool over there, and other things. We're going to go through all of them, so don't worry. First of all, we need to run over here. Let's speak to this one. Excuse me. Okay, so there we go. This is the one. All we're going to do now is buy the hazmat gauntlet. That is a must. We can't make it yet, but we do need it, so we'll buy that. That satisfies that. We will pop it on in the corner over here. We can't install it yet because we just don't have the various materials. We do have some sodium we can Oh, let's just delete all these fireworks. There we go. We can use a refiner on sodium to sodium nitrate, which is that there, and we've got, how much does it need? 50. So we've just got enough copper to make interchromatic metal to get that installed. So what we'll do is we'll just go back here and I'll run through all of the things and what you kind of need to buy first. This one here is an exocraft. That's like special vehicles, land vehicles, etc. Don't worry about this guy for a very long time. There is a quest that will give you most of the rewards for free. This is the important one, the synthesis lab. This is where you buy things to craft, and what we need to do right away is buy the Atlas Pass Access 1. That is the most important thing. That is the thing you need to buy immediately. Everything else here can really wait. If we had more nanites, we would go microprocessor into quantum computer, but we don't. That's 250 there, and I believe that's another 250. So it's worth noting the first thing you want to buy is the hazmat gauntlet, and then the Atlas Pass. That's the first two, and then you're gonna kind of need to listen to the next part of the video and figure out what you want to buy. Ideally, we want to get access to the quantum computer. These is end game stuff, so you can ignore all that for now. This is the screen you want to concentrate on. We'll have a quick look at the multi-tool. It's not better than ours. We can compare it. This is where you got an option. You could spend the units, uninstall the visor, the scanner, and the bolt caster, and that is 16, 32, 48 nanites there, and then you can keep this one around to swap out for other multi-tools. It will decrease the cost of any new multi-tool a little bit, but it's your choice. I've got 2 million units. I'm not bothered by the 48 nanites. I'd rather wait, so it'll sit there. This is going to stay here for your entire playthrough until you get it, so at some point you can always come back. I'm not sure if it changes. Speaking of multi-tool, this one holds all of your multi-tool upgrades, and ideally we want to try and get the survey device as quickly as possible. So we're going to buy the waveform recycler and hope we have enough to buy the survey device. We have to buy the waveform recycler because it's blocking access to the survey device. Have we got enough? No, not anywhere near. That is disappointing. In my opinion, you would want to try and get this as well. So it's the hazmat gauntlet, the Atlas Pass, the survey device, because it will help you long term, and then the two I mentioned from the previous menu, which I've forgotten. I'm not going to buy. I would normally also buy the barrel ionizer, but we've got so many upgrades for. Oh, that's our mining bean, isn't it? Yeah. Got a platinum ionizer. We'll come back for the barrel ionizer when we've got some more. We're going to put the waveform recycler in there, and then we just need to get some ferrite dust and refine that up. Ba-ba-bum. We'll charge that while I'm here. Boop. And we'll charge that as well. Boop. Okay, so that's that done. We know we need 320 units for that. We need what was it from here? Oh, the 250 for the microprocessor and the quantum computer. However, the reason for the quantum computer recipe is you actually need one for the survey device. We were really lucky. We found a crashed freighter and managed to get enough currency, plus with the other finds we found, and we brought a quantum computer and the 3 magnetic resonators to install the survey device. Now I just need the units to buy the pattern. Round here We've got the free exosuit upgrade, so we're going to pick that up. Well, it's not free, I think it's very cheap. And we are going to take, are we going to take cargo or tech? I'm going to take cargo because we're doing this without drops. So I'll max out my cargo space and then we'll do tech. So this is the exosuit research, where we've already been, but I forgot to get the upgrades, which made me think I hadn't been there. This is one of the most important ones. This is your construction area, so if you want to do base building, etc., you're going to need to buy some of this stuff. This is for later on for a quest, and then you'll start need to come and buy some of this stuff. I've never brought any of this here, but again, it's your personal choice. Technological modules. We don't need anything right from here right now, not until much later, so we'll move on. Don't buy any of these. You'll get most of these in a quest later on. This is for where later on, and again, most of these will come from a quest. This is just for, these are MTX for buildings. So is that page, so is that page, and that page, and that page, and that page, and that page. We want a lantern. I'll explain why later. I'll explain now actually. This is the only light source that doesn't need any power, and it gives you a bit of light when you're in dark in your buildings. So I'll buy that. Now the quest is going to ask you to get the electromagnetic generator. I'm actually going to not do that. I'm actually going to bypass that and get the mineral extractor first, which is 10. One for the supply pipe, which leaves us 3 to get. Ideally what we need is the supply depot, the gas extractor, and then the electromagnetic generator. But all of these are completely pointless until you get the survey device. Again, most of this is unlocked in a quest. This is your housing. So there are 3 types of housing. Your timber, 2 pages of, stone, 2 pages of, and alloy, 2 pages of. I prefer the alloy, so I am going to buy the roof. We're going to go back, we're going to buy the wall, and we need to buy that door, which is annoying because I actually want this door, and that's all my salvage data done. So then I have to go back to Nada. I didn't buy the storage container, which is fine because I'm not doing drops. But this is something also, there's 9 different storage containers you can have. Each holds 50 inventory. So at some point you're going to want to buy at least 1, maybe 2, when you get enough salvage data. I've got my roof, I've got my door, got my wall. I'd like to try and get the window, but down here, the alloy window, and then I'm done. I very rarely buy. I didn't get the floor panel. Okay, I'm going to need to get some salvage data and come back before I start really building anything. And then finally, this is the spaceship or starship upgrades. And here you'll want to get the teleport receiver as soon as possible. And then you also want to get the non-linear optics. Now, which one do I want to get first? I think I'm just going to get the receiver. I've got 150. Oh, survey device. Survey device is the most important. I'm going to save my nanites for later. So now we've got that, we are going to follow the quest line and go back to Nadia, which is straight through here. Let's just click through the quest. I'm going to take a drink while I'm doing this. it really doesn't matter for most of these which ones you choose. You're free to choose whichever you want. Now we're going to go back through the double green doors and go to the right and speak to, is this Helios? Helios. We visit Helios. Aries. This is the other one that will give you nanites. So you need to speak to Aries. Never give the exchange materials, it's completely pointless, and purchasing upgrades from this person is also completely pointless. So transmit whichever data they want. Oh, and that is why we do all of the identifying with our visor. So now we can go back up the double green doors and go and buy the survey device and possibly some other things. Just going to have to be careful what we purchase. We're going straight over to this one. Research multi-tool. We're going to buy the survey device. Go straight back in. Let me talk to him. There we go. Right, now what do I want to do? I really want to buy that, but we need the materials. Combo scope is handy to have. Think I'm going to do it. We can get the combat scope. Oh. And then we're going to go back in. Pick up the optical drill. Go to our multi-tool. We're going to install the optical drill. It'll be sat there. We need 3 for our visor. So we are actually going to move the visor out of the supercharged socket, put the scanner in there with, I can't do that yet. Going to dismantle it to get the materials back, and then we're going to reinstall it here. We use the ion battery. We're going to pop in the survey device, get that installed, and then we're going to put the combo scope underneath it. Just need one more ion battery, which I think we might be able to make. Is it in our starship? Yes. We are missing a component. What are we missing? Cobalt. We don't have any cobalt. That's annoying. Alright, can't be helped. Just OCD organisational stuff. Right. Going to sell those. Don't need those. Copper. There we go. Put those down there. So we need to find some cobalt to craft that, so we can finish off that. We need sodium nitrate, which we can refine. Chromatic metal we can find. I'm going to end up selling that as well. And that, it's not worth very much, but we're going to sell it. We need the units. This I want to save. This I want to save. That I've got to save. That I'm going to save. And carbon nanotubes will save. So all the Starship stuff will save. We've got a lot of things we need to install. So we need 5 wiring looms, 3 solar mirrors, and 3 quantum computers. And we need 100 magnetized ferrite. Okay, let's wait for our catalogue to update. We have got 400 nanites left. Let's go and have a look at the exosuit research. The 2 main ones you're going to be looking at really are exosuit, and I don't actually think I need anything from here right now. They're all, I can get those later. I'm not bothered by the translator. Shield lattice would be quite good, but I can't make the antimatter for it yet. So, right, let's have a look at the. Oh, press wrong button. I should have declined that. Never mind. So the Starship. Teleport receiver. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Plate of armor. That's the shield for our ship. And then I think we're going to go for that. Or do we get the phase beam? Oh. Gonna get the phase beam. It's my favourite weapon for early game. Right, let's install some of this stuff. So there's your plate of armor. We're going to spend the gold. We need to we didn't buy the, I thought, what the thingy, oh okay. We're going to install the phase beam, spend the tritium, and we're also going to pop in the rocket launcher. There we go. So we need quite a lot of materials, but we will farm them eventually. At least for now, everything we want to install kind of is installed. Yeah, we want the teleport receiver, which we haven't got the materials for. The idea is we install all of them, and then we will get the materials over time. Antimatter, chrome, what a surprise. Okay. Is there anything else we want to install? No, this is just all MTX type stuff. Just because we've got space, I'm gonna make my starship tail green. Oh, we want to install that as well. The Oxform recycler. There we go. Pop that in there. That's it. Just gives us 10% fuel tanks on our life support. So we'll do that, and we'll also recharge. No, we're not. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So we'll now look at our quest log. We are going to go with this quest line to unlock some more patterns. Up here is a teleporter, which you can teleport, from the anomaly station. You cannot teleport onto, the anomaly station. So from here we are going to go to our base. There we go. This is our little hut I built. We had enough materials to pop down a teleporter, a biofuel reactor, and we built a little stone house. Just going to go for AFK for a minute, and I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that being AFK. What we're going to do now, wait for the screen to update, is we're going to pop up to the space station and see if we can buy some of the materials. So we're going to go to the current system. Alright, so there's a mission, people. I'm just going to check to see if I spoke to these people. I don't. It doesn't look like I did, so we are going to speak to a lot of them and learn the language, because we'll need it for later on. So it's just a matter of talking to anyone that you haven't visited every time you come to a space station. They'll say various stuff until you get a few hundred words. You're not going to really have any idea what they're saying, and you always go for the top word because generally it's the one that is most commonly used by the species. So it does take a while if you're interested in. Oh, that's later on, so we decline that. I'll wait for later. The words will help you later on because you can then start practicing language skills once you get most of the words, and that can give you more words, but it can also give you reputation and standing, which affects long-term gameplay. Now if you're just looking for a quick game to play, then this probably isn't it. It is a bit it can be a bit grindy. So you do need to learn the languages. There's 3 languages: Viking, which are these people, the Gek, which you saw me talking to, the short alien race over there in the orange. Oh, there's one over here. These are the Gek. They're traders, merchants. Oh, skip that. Milestones are a bit like achievements in this game. You can get medals for various things. If you're after achievements, you can check the Steam listing for the achievements, but if just by playing the game you'll get most of them. And then the third race is the Korvax, which are industrialists. So the Viking are your combat, your military if you like, your Gek are your traders, and the Korvax are the scientists effectively. I visited that one. We didn't speak to this one. Let's talk to this one then. If you don't talk to them, there is a chance that they will disappear from the station, and then you've lost all of that knowledge. And I think we are done. Did we get this one? No, we didn't. I'll just get this one. See, he's repeating the same word over and over and over, but it's one we've learnt, so there we go. Okay, so now we're going to go over to the terminal, Galactic Trade Terminal, and see what we can buy. We need 10 cobalt, so we're going to buy 10 cobalt. Only buy, for this playthrough, only buy what you know you need. Don't bother buying extras right now. What do we need here? Chromatic, that's copper and sodium basically. Sodium wiring looms, 1 there, 3, so that's 4, that's installed, that's copper. 5 multi-tool, 10 wiring looms, 3 solar mirrors, 3 quantum computers. Okay. Oh, what was that? I thought we needed cobalt for something. Sure, we needed 10 cobalt for something. Oh, was it for the antimatter thing? No, what do we need cobalt for? Ion battery. We needed 2 ion batteries for something. Sure we did. Can't think what it was. Oh, we already did it. Did we? I'm sure we needed 2 ion. There it is. Combat scope. There it is. That's what we needed it for. Found it eventually. Right, let's see. We need now to be buying, hopefully, there's a quantum computer. Boop. 10 wiring looms. Yikes. Buy those. And I think it was 5 microprocessors. Alright, now let's see. Can't install that. We've got the wiring loom. We need 3 quantum, 2 more computers and some solar mirrors. Did it have any solar mirrors? I can't remember. No, but it does have 2 of the quantum computers, which we will buy. No solar mirrors. Oh, it's got some chromatic metal. We're going to buy that straight away. Save us doing the copper. That's 800 copper because it's 2 copper per 1 chromatic. Don't need salt. We don't need anything there. Ferrite dust is -5, so we'll buy some. I'm keeping an eye on my stuff. Right. So we'll install the quantum computers. Now we just need the solar mirrors. And that's magnetized ferrite, which we can sort out later. This requires copper. That's a wiring loom, so pop those in. There we go. As you install stuff in your ship, the damage potential of the ship should rise. There's the wiring looms. Now we need the antimatter. What do we need to make antimatter? Nothing. There it is. It makes the range of getting things to your spaceship better. So that's what we did that for. There's a wiring loom in there. So we need to do some refining work down on the base. Copper, that's everything we can install has been installed in our ship. Check the multi-tool. We need the solar mirrors and magnetized ferrite, so that's more refining. We've got the chromatic metal, boom. I'm sure we needed some more microprocessors, didn't it? Huh. Maybe I was wrong. Probably wrong then. Need another ion battery, which we can make. Should be able to make. No, we can't make. Why can't we make an ion battery? What are we missing? Our cobalt. We need some more cobalt. Let's buy another 10 then. Boop. What was that for? Oh, we've already done it. I hate it when it does this. What was I? I've forgotten what I was doing. Right, what do we need for the Atlas? We need the microprocessor and copper. Okay, that's fine. Well, we've got some stuff. We're going to sell these 3 here because they're not worth keeping hold of. So we go to the sell option. Find the things you want to sell by scrolling down. There's the life support gel. We'll get rid of that. There's the pulpy roots. Not much, but some. And there is the facium. There we go. Right. I'll pop those down there. I'll pop those out there. That kind of looks... That looks better. There we go. Now we are off to our base computer and our base to do some refining and questing. This will be now the kind of playthrough I'll be focusing on for No Man's Sky. I will still continue to do updates on my main game, but what I'll probably do is spend an hour doing gameplay per week, and then doing a little bit of an update after that on what I've been doing on my main save, with a spoiler alert in between the two. So let's just jump back into our shack. We're going to drop down our refiner after we've cleared all of this stuff. Pressing X, if you got the 2 little asterisks up there, that means there's multiple different versions. So if you want to get rid of, the exclamation marks, you just need to press the default key is X, and it'll open them up, and then you can get rid of the points. There we go. There's a mineral extractor and the metal pipe or supply pipe. There's the lantern, which we're actually going to pop down in our little shack in the corner. There we go. So Astral, and finally the Apollo decal. Boomf. Right, so refiner goes down. Hopefully we've got enough carbon, more than enough. We need some sodium nitrate is the first thing, so we're going to click on our exosuit only, find the sodium, pop that in there, and off we go. This one's not going to take very long, so I don't want to use all of my sodium, which is why I'm watching the count down and up. Probably do about 30 or 40, and we'll stop. That was close. That'll do. Pop that in there, pop that in there. We are now looking for 100 magnetized ferrite, so we need to take our ferrite dust, pop that in there, and pop it into pure ferrite as on a 1-to-1. If you look here, it's a really bit hard to see, but just here there is the ratio. So ferrite dust to pure ferrite is 1-to-1. It is just there. Unfortunately, it is white on the white. There we go. Can you just about see it now? Just to the left of input. Okay, we'll stop processing. We've got 200 pure ferrite, so I'll pop that back in our exosuit with our ferrite dust. We'll now click into here, go pure ferrite, and that'll go into magnetized ferrite. But this is now a 2-to-1. So 2 pure ferrite to 1 magnetized ferrite, and we need 100 magnetized ferrite. And we've already got some in our bag from previous refining / gameplay, so we'll go up to about 90 and then stop, pop that in there, pop that in there, and now we should be able to install whatever it is we were needing to install. That's our hazmat gauntlet. That means now we can pick up various things which we actually do need for crafting, which is why we need to get it. It also means we can pick up things that are quite valuable. Don't move that, put the nitrate back, go to our starship. Oh, we need another some more. Right, we're going to have to go and... Have we got enough sodium? No. We're going to need to grind out some sodium to get our ablative armor installed. I need more copper for our rocket launcher. And on our multi-tool, we need to find solar mirrors. There's the magnetized ferrite for our waveform recycler. That makes our scanning better, and because that's installed there and the scanner is supercharged, we'll get more units per item we scan. So now what I'm going to do quickly, is there anything in here? Nope, we don't need that, so we're going to pick that up. Kaboom! We'll just go into our log, and this should now be completed. Yep. So that'll disappear from the log now, or not, so we just can unpin it. We're going to go back to our computer archives quest, talk to our computer, which is just around the corner here. It should give us a little chatter. We are going to search the construction database to give us a plan, so we get a free storage container plan. This is why we concentrate on the base computer archives. It gives you free plans. There we go. I'm not going to create one yet because we don't need it. Now we can search the archives. That'll update the quest. And it actually wants us to create a storage container, which is annoying because I really need that sodium. But hey ho, do it we must. We'll place this one right here, so it's right next to our power supply, and build the electrical wiring. Connect it up, which means now if we've got anything we don't want to keep on us for long-term stuff, which none of this is, just check our starship. That is long term, so we can now, if we press X to quick transfer, we can pop it in our storage container. The ion battery will need to be in our inventory. Is there anything else? That should be in our inventory as well. The tritium can go down there, which means this can all move along a bit. That's better. Put that and that down there. There we go. That's a little bit more neater. Alright, so that's that done. We should get a quest update in a moment. Can we force it by going to the log? Yes. The reason we concentrate on the computer is for A, the free plans, but B, the eventually it'll get time locked into a virtual number of hours. So it's averages around 5 to 10 hours, so you have to wait. I haven't found a guide to how to answer these, so it is a bit of a guesswork. If you read the writing, it does give you hints, and if you get it right, you'll get a better plan. I'm just going to go with number 2, and no, that didn't work. Try the, yes, there we go. Right, what plan do we get? Anything, or is it just 15 new data available? Yeah, there we go. It's construction. What do we get? Solar panels. Ugh. But you also get a battery as well, which is a bit yikes. Solar panels are fine. They're free to use, but you have to then build a complicated network of solar panels and batteries, because when the planet's in night time, it'll drain the power and your solar panels aren't working. Also, some planets never have enough sunlight or natural light, to power the solar panels in the first place, which is why I always use the biofuel reactors. It does cost you oxygen, carbon or condensed carbon, depending on which you will have. I usually use oxygen because it's easy, most of the time it's easier to be found. And that'll last for, as you can see, generally 50 hours. So what's next in the log? We're going to need to construct a solar panel, so we'll just clear these off. We've got enough components. We need a metal plate. Let's make one anywhere. Go back to it. Solar panel. We're going to drop it down for the quest. Solar panel, please don't ask me to make a battery as well. No, it doesn't. Then we're going to press Z again, and then down here you can see it's got the controls to do other things. Default C, and then it's got more controls, and we're going to delete it to get the materials back. Boom. So we're not wasting stuff, and it'll all come back to your exosuit. So now we've got a metal plate that we can use for later on. Huzzah. Now that looks better there. Okay, so back to our computer. Now the last word was the. This is a Viking, which are mostly combat specialists, so I'm going to guess weapon. Oh! Wrong. Okay. Now is it warrior or you? Warrior. Nope. There we go. I think it might be based on the numbers. So the last one was number 1, this was number 2. So theoretically, would the next one be 3? So that's construction database. Downloading plans. Personal upgrade module. What's that, I wonder? Search archives. Glance back towards the wreck of my ship. Nothing more than a dot. Walking this plane for hours, yet the mountains seem no closer. I look up to the sky. Complete fragmentation. Okay, we've got an upgrade for our mining beam, but I think our mining beam is kind of full. We'll pop it in anyway. We need to move stuff around. We'll pop that over there, pop that over there, pop that there. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll be 6 when we get some solar mirrors. Okay, that's cool. Right, so the last one was a story about them walking and looking up and seeing a sheet. Oh, straight into the next one. No, not encryption this time. Cool. So that's construction, multi-tool, neural stimulator. That's a free plan. Nice. We can't install it yet. Don't ask me to install it, please, because I don't have enough carbon. Condensed carbon. That's not upgraded. Oh, we can refine it maybe. They came up from surrounded, back above ground now, but they're following me. They should never have touched the eggs. Oh, this is in reference to the whispering eggs and the aliens that pop out once you get the eggs. Readable archive template complete, beginning to diagram information on next segment. Nice. Construct the neural simulator. Okay, that is an exosuit upgrade for the jetpack. So we need to move the jetpack somewhere where it can get an upgrade. We'll move that over there and put this there. And then we'll install that there. Spend the chromatic metal. We need 42. That's going to be 84 carbon. We can do it. Let's go back into our little shack. Boop. Drop down the refiner. Boop. Power it with carbon. Put a carbon in there, and we need, well, say 50. Is it 2 to 1? Yeah, I can see it's just about 2 to 1, so that's fine. I think that's enough. We'll leave the rest as it is. Yeah, that's enough. Bam, there we go. Nice, so we get an extra 25% jet tanks, 10% sprint distance, recharge rate and sprint recovery time. Awesome. So that was enough there, and we've got 9 holding that space, so we can then go into the refiner, pick up our carbon first. We'll pick it up. I wasn't saying we can leave it there, but I'm just really worried that I'm going to forget it. Back to the base computer. Encrypted. Okay, so last time it was whispering eggs. 1, 2, it was also number 2, so should we try 3? Ah, it was one of the despairs. Death? Yes! Okay. Automated recovery and code progress. Data recovered 42%. So that's construction. Multi-tool again. Efficient thrusters. That is for our spaceship. Nice. Nice. Sentinel drones. Patrols never seem to end. I claim so much from the Earth. Okay. Readable archive complete. Beginning defragmentation. Starship, where's our thruster? There, so we're going to need to move that, put it here. Actually, I think it's for the hyperdrive. To the pulse engine, so that's the pulse engine, we'll leave it there, yep. Go over here, install the thrusters, boom, boom. We need dihydrogen jelly. Can we make it? Yep, there we go. Bop. Nice. Efficient thrusters, 20% launch cost. Nice, that would make it easier for us. Getting some really good results from our plans. Encrypted. Oh. So I just happened to take a drink there. Archive unlocked. 58%. New data available. Base technology data extracted. Ooh. Shield lattice. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Another good one. Getting some really good plans out of this today. Having great success with advanced materials, able to far more efficient synthesis. Seems I can create pathway to materials from all over the system. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to ask me to install that now, and I can't. Not no way. No, it was an exosuit, not a starship one. Yeah, we'll put it up here. We need an antimatter and sodium nitrate. Look, I think the antimatter is the one that needs carbon. Condensed carbon. Why didn't that go there? Stupid game. So we're going to leave that one for now. Is it going to ask me, can I go back to the base computer, or does it actually have to be successfully installed? Can we go back? No. Okay, leave. Yeah, we need to construct the latches. So we need to go farming. We need sodium. Because we are looking for antimatter wise, we need the condensed carbon. So let's do the condensed carbon first. Oh, where's the door to our shack? Not that way. No, that's that. Where's my shack? There it is. Excuse me. There we go. Portable refiner. More carbon. More carbon, and go. There we go. Back into our exosuit, come out of this, pick this up, and it'll empty all that carbon back into our bags. Yeah, it keeps on going into the place I don't want to. Right, not that one. What do we need the condensed carbon for? Oh, the antimatter. So we should be able to install the antimatter. Now we just need to go on a massive search for sodium. Sodium, copper and carbon. And then we need that solar mirror, because everything else... Oh, I thought I've done the wire looms. I know I've done the wire looms. We need the solar mirrors. Right, there's a couple of space stations that are on our list, so we can always check those out first and see if they've got the solar mirrors. I managed to get the other 2 space stations from doing the quest, so you just follow the quest and it'll send you to other systems and you can pick up other items. So all we're doing is we're running straight over to the terminal to see if they've got any mirrors. No solar mirrors for us. Dang. Yeah, I'm not buying anything from there I don't need. While I'm here, I'm just going to check to make sure I've done all this. It looks like I have. Oh, there's the Korvax. These are the Korvax. I haven't spoken to this one. This might be a... Yeah, that's a future quest NPC. But at least we've logged it. It's here. Visited, and visited. Right. Did I pick up the pack from the other side, from the exosuit pattern person? Double check that. I did. That's fine. Not going to bother with anything else. Three navigation data. I don't have enough. I need 5. Teleporter isn't on this side. Teleporter's on the other side. Am I right? Yeah. Teleporter's on the other side. Bom, 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 bom. Oh. Go to turd meters. I don't really want to start mining if I can get that advanced miner, because it gives you so much more resources. It's very much worth having. If we can get it, great. If we can't, well, We're just going to have to wait. That's all there is to it. Right, have we spoken to these? Yes, looks like it. Right, okay, I'm not going to check those. Wiring loom. Solar mirror, please. Oh, nice. 1, 3. Boom. Nice. Tritium, we need a lot of that for later on, and it's very rare to find it in a space station, so we're going to get that. Gold, we don't need. Paraffinium, we don't need. Metal plating, we don't need anything there. Do I buy all of them? Yeah, I'm just going to buy all the solar mirrors, and then I can pop them in our storage container for later use. For now, we can install our... I thought I'd done that. Let's buy some wiring looms then. They're minus 71% at the moment. Ooh, don't want 31 though. We need 2, 1 for a placeholder. Can I get another one? No. Keep it at 3 then. I was sure I did the firing of 5 wiring looms. That's alright. There we go. It's now done. Boom. That gives us our optical drill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That has got the most amount of tech it can have at the moment. I'm not worried about the personal shield because I never use it. I prefer having the paralysis mortar because it's more damage. Our starship needs copper and sodium, which we are going to need to go and find. And that is... I've done the antimatter, haven't I? Yep. So yeah, we just need to go back down on the planet and farm some sodium. This needs to go into our spaceship as a quick transfer, and that is going to go into our storage container, which is out of range at the moment. So we are looking for copper, and we are also looking for sodium. Back down to our planet. Long portal back to our planet, travelling across 2 star systems. Ooh, there we go. Now, right, so what I'm going to do now is go press escape, go to discoveries, make sure we've uploaded everything. We haven't. That'll give us some more nanites. Awesome. And we're going to have a look at the planet we're on. Just go back into discoveries. Copper, ammonia and silver. You need lots of silver, you need lots of copper. Ammonia isn't too much of a problem, and you need fungal mold for later, which is why we've got the hazmat glove. We also need to try and find another fauna, so that's another creature. It never tells you how many minerals you're missing, I don't think. Oh, it does now. Awesome. Or does it? Does it? 12 minerals discovered. That's fauna. That's flora. I can't seem to move the bar down. Oh, it can. There it goes. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look, underground. So we need to dig for it. That's fine. Right. So what we're going to do now is come out all the way out of this. We are going to press F, which is our scanner, and as you can see now, we've got 3 new objectives. There's our target sweep for questing. This will look for electromagnetic power. So if we get the electromagnetic pattern, we can build electromagnetic power and build potentially a base here. There is a B-class mineral deposit around, and we've also got a gas cloud. So we are really humming. I'm going to go and hunt down the mineral first, because if that's copper we can set that up. So off we go. We are now going to go over here because this is fungal mold, which we need for later on. Because we've got the hazmat glove, we can actually pick it up. Without the hazmat glove you cannot pick it up, and you do need this for later gameplay. We're also going to scan to see if we can find some sodium. This is a sodium rich planet. so this hopefully should be a lot. I'm going to get this fungal mold. Keep an eye on our scanner, is telling us that way. We are now heading in the right direction. Drop another scan. Keeping an eye out for things that we haven't identified. There is some dihydrogen crystals, so we're going to switch to our mining beam and pick those up. Scanner's recharging. Don't know what these things are, but it's got a bit of dihydrogen in it. I'll just pick up the crystals, it's worth more. You need a lot of dihydrogen for later on. I'll try not to give too many spoilers. Apologies if I have. Sometimes it's difficult to know. There we go. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Right. So check again. Oh, it's defaulted back. So we just go back. It's that way. I was hoping that's an underground cave. It isn't. We could just dig underground and hope we find a cave, but it's easier to find a natural cave and then go down there and look for that fauna. There's some sodium over there, but we are seemingly quite close. Once I get under 20, I like to just keep it on. Just hold down F, and then once you get there, it is. We're hoping for copper. Ah, it's 54% density out of 60. That is really good. That's almost an A. Right, now our base is too far away, I think, to build this. We're gonna check though. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not. Okay, we need 4 more metal plates. That is 200 ferrite dust. We have enough, so we're just going to do that. My neighbour's dog has been spooked. You may hear it. I apologise if you do. There's not much I can do about it. We do have a yappy dog. Right, we'll build our mineral mine thing and a fuel reactor. Let's turn it slightly to point the little wire connector towards it. There we go. Pop that down. Pop some power into it with oxygen again. Boom. And now we are thumping copper. Oh, 300 an hour. Wow. That's 150 chromatic metal an hour. So what we need to do now is desperately try and find some salvage data so we can buy the pattern for supply depot, which will add to that. So we're looking for buried tech. There's one over there. We're also going to scan for that sodium because we're desperate for sodium. We're going to make our way over there. We're going to walk it because we don't have drops. We're also going to farm some ferrite as well because we need that. Oh, what? Did it run out? Oh, a little bit of lag. My game crashed? No, there we go. We're back again. That was a bit weird. Right, where was that rock I was? There we go. You get more materials if you finish off than starting another one. So you want to try and, if you start mining something, you really want to try and finish it off. Activate the scan. We're scanning because you can find the sodium plants. You've got dihydrogen up there, and we're hoping for oxygen as well. Oh, there's a drop cache over here. We haven't made the Atlas Pass yet. We need copper, which we'll have soon. So hopefully in about 45 minutes we'll have... No, I don't want that. I want the pod. That's it. Now we're going to grind the dihydrogen. At this early stage, later on, because we're farming this now, later on you'll have so much of this you won't need to worry about grinding it out. But while we're walking around doing other things, it just makes sense. We're going to pick up some carbon as well. because these are quick and easy to farm, these little things. We know that's there. We can always come back if we remember once we've got our carbon and oxygen. We're going to use the ion battery to charge, so we're not using our sodium, because we've not found a great deal of sodium yet. Distance 100, we're getting there, we're getting closer. 90, 70, definitely heading the right way. Ferrite dust and sodium, nice, wish you could find more like that. Ah! At 20 we stop, we switch to our terrain manipulator and just dig. It should be under here. We are hoping for 3 salvaged data, please. 1, 2, 3, nice. 3. Right, we need to find 4 more like that. Any more buried tech? Oh, there's a shelter over there. Buried cash, buried cash, buried cash. Silver deposit, copper deposit, we could go and get that. We're going to go down and get that damaged machinery in a minute, but we are looking around for... wow, this planet is very scarce on the damaged the buried tech. Wrong button. Switch to our mine. Whoops, that's the bolt caster, my bad. That's better. Not going to run this episode too much longer. We are approaching over an hour, so we are just going to farm this. There we go. That looks like to be dihydrogen over there somewhere, but we'll pick up all the other materials as well. There it is. Some more of that. Right. Oh, we've got a geode. That's nice. Rusted metal. That is 2 for 1 into ferrite dust in the refiner, and we get some dihydrogen out of that. Nanites. Nice. Open up the geode. Put the solar. Oh, we forgot to put the solar mirrors in our pad. Can we? No, we need 60. Oh, we've not even got enough. We're not worried about too much about this yet. Can we? We've done the antimatter. I wish it would show we've already installed it all the time. Copper we've got fine. We found that awesome copper mine. So we need 30 sodium nitrate, which is 60 sodium. We've got that, so at least we can install the ablative armor for our ship. We'd prefer to have the rocket launcher. Right. Oh, there's some sodium. Oh, I think I've just seen some sodium crystals out the corner of my eye. Yep. Little sodium crystal mine. Sodium nitrate, even better. There seems to be... Is that it? Yeah. What's that? Sodium rich plant, sodium rich plant. Oxygen over there. Okay. Can I get it from here? Yep. It's condensed carbon. I'm just gonna... Oh. Identify that. 560 units from our buffed scanner, which is why we supercharged the scanner at this early stage of the game. It's 491. Wasn't there one nearby? That's our mine. Ammonia, it's too far away really, don't want to go that far. Silver 300, ammonia. There we go, copper 100. Right, we'll just go over this hill then. Scan. I'll stand at the top of the hill, have a look around while I'm doing that. Ooh, big copper deposit. Just going to take a drink. Get that condensed. It's quite impressive how far you can actually mine. Get this dihydrogen again. Oh, lost my scan. Pop that scan. Right, where's the copper mine? Where's the copper mine gone? Over that way. Okay, we've got to go this way. There's a sodium plant over here, so we're going to bypass over here to get this sodium, and then through the dihydrogen area, and then we'll go and dig out that copper, which will hopefully give us enough to install the copper item we have. I mean, we could just wait for our mine. I'm shocked we haven't found more buried tech. It's really weird. Let's open that crystal fragment. More. So a scan. Humming sack. That's a cave. Hopefully our fauna's in there. That waystone is a little bit too far away. Buried tech. Oh, that's damaged machinery. Is that a building? It's an abandoned building. That's eggs. Oh, we've got to go there. It is so far away. That's going to be a ship. That is going to be a ship. Now we scan and you can see where all the copper is. We switch to our terrain manipulator and we hit T to make it big, and we just rip out all that copper. All in one big go. That's the bug. That 2 buggy bits. Is it 2 buggy bits? Let's just clear this bit of bait. Yeah, looks like it. 2 buggy bits. That's annoying. Never mind. Right, now we're going to run around here and we're going to disappear into the cave to try and find that last piece of biological entity, as the game calls them. Oh, albumin pearls. Nice bit of the units there. They're about 10,000 a piece. Normally, just over. Right, so we've got the sodium nitrate. We can install that. Bam, that's that done. It gives us a bit more shielding. Starship's out of range. Was there something in a multi-tool? No, it was the Starship, wasn't it, that needed the thing. Everything's installed. Okay, cool. Right, we'll pop on our scanner and see if there's anything in here that needs identifying. I'm pretty sure I've got most of the common stuff. We'll shoot that in a minute. That's more carbon there, so we're gonna farm that. Just change over to the mining beam. We're going to farm that for the oxygen so it doesn't damage us. Right. We're also going to kick on to see if we can find any subterranean relics. That's another humming sack. That's another pearl. We'll have a look, see if we can find this last creature as well. Nope, doesn't look like that under this particular cave, which is just slightly irritating, but that's fine. I'm just going to farm all this carbon. This is why with it, if you don't have any drops, it takes longer to start up, but eventually you'll catch up. It takes a little bit longer, that's all. Overheating. Right, let's go and get these pearls. Oh, 3 pearls. 3 more pearls. I prefer subterranean relics because that's vortex cubes and they are worth more, but this is also nice. Mine all of this lot. I'll get carried away. What you should do is farm 1 item, cobalt. Rather than paying for it, we can farm it. Let go so it disperses the heat from your mining beam, and then you just do the next one. Cobalt isn't great in demand, but when you need it, you need it. We can always throw it in our storage container for later. Cobalt and silver. Okay, we'll take advantage of that. Thanks. Another one. Alright, and that is it really. That's the end of the cave. I'm going to come out of the cave and then we're going to summon our ship, fly to that abandoned building, do a little bit more farming, and then we'll call that the end, I think, for this first, third-ish video, something like that. Just going to double check, make sure I did get the copper and that was a bug. It's a bug in the game where it will continue to show, you scan up and it continues to show that there's some materials to farm when there isn't. It's been in the game forever, and the developer has not yet fixed it. I don't know if they're going to or not. So we'll summon our ship. Have we got just the one ship? Yeah, I'm just making sure. Summon B-class repair. Oh no. Summon starship. I forgot I had 2 ships. I'll have to have a look at that when we get back, see if I can do the repairs. I'm not sure what we need, but take off. Right. We're not going back to our base yet. I want to go and find that building. There it is. It's just faster and quicker. We'll do a little scan, see if there's anything else around. No, I didn't want to do that. I keep pressing land instead of thrust. Ah. At least that creates a save point, so if I die at the building, then I can reload if I wish to. There we go. Pow, slow down. Then we land. Okay. That's another save. Come with it. I won't use the save point. I'll leave that. We still don't have the Atlas Pass yet. Take the rusted material, put it in our ship, see what's in here. Life support gel, yuck. Okay. Rocket launcher. Oh, wait a minute. Can we build our Atlas Pass yet? If we can, that'll be a bonus. We can! Huzzah! Boom! Right, we're going to need to throw lots of stuff into our starship now, like all of this. And the cobalt. Keep that on us. What's that? Dihydrogen gel. There we go. We've got some space now. Right. Can we? That. So I wanted to check, and we still need that sodium nitrate because we used it for something else. Okay, that's fine. Right. This is an abandoned building, so I'm hoping we will find. Oh no, there's no whispering eggs. That's a shame. Well, at least we've got our Atlas Pass, so we will open up this container now and we'll get condensed carbon. Not great, but also not particularly bad. That'll give us navigation data. Ding! I was really hoping there'd be whispering eggs here. Oh well. Right, let's have a look in here. I've already been here. Oh, it looks like I've already been here. Yeah, this is one I've been to before because everything's empty and the terminal's been red. Yeah, this is one I found the whispering eggs from last time. That's why there isn't any, because I farmed them all already. Wonder why it came up as abandoned building then. I've already been there. That's weird. Very strange. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll jump back in our spaceship, have a quick meander. Oh, we need to charge our thrusters. Why? 16%. That's odd. Right, oh, have to fill it up. Come on, thank you. About time. Right, we are now going to fly back to our base. It's not that far away, especially if we thrust. I'm going to slow right down, land it nearby. Might be a little bit too close. It should be okay. Jump out, create that save point. Go and see if we've managed to get any copper yet. I doubt we have. Our mine is a little bit of a distance from our base. Where is our mine? Oh, it's over there. Whoops. run into a hole. Eventually what I'll end up doing, probably off screen, is deleting the base I've built and just moving it closer to the mine to save all this running around. No, it's only giving us... It'll only kick out on the hour. It won't do partials. Alright. A bit irritated. I only found one buried tech. I have already got them all. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to stand here, go into our starship. We'll take the solar mirrors into the storage container, as with the cobalt and the fungal mold. They need to be sold at a space station. So does that. That will stay there. Into the exosuit. Yeah, we're going to need to keep all of this on us, really. Oh, we've got 3 salvage data. It's not quite enough. Not really. But the computer's about to give us something, hopefully. Recovered archive, encrypted. Try Herc again. No. That was number 2. Try 3. No. 1. Yes. Archive recovery in progress. That recovered 61%. Give us some stuff. Base technology. Ugh. Ooh, they're horrible. They need power. Ugh. You're going to tell me to build a light, aren't you? Yep, build a white light. Alright then. Let's just get rid of all the exclamation points first. And that's why I hate it. Because it's not very bright and it's got no power, so I just end up... Whoops! I've deleted my door. That's fine. I'll build another one. I deleted the door rather than the light. There we go. Any more for any more? Yep. Encrypted. 1, 2. No, should have been 3. No. 1 again. Yep. No, that's a horrible one. Oh, we got some really good ones, and now we're getting some trash. Oh, let's build it then. Bump. ZCX. Got that one the first time. Huzzah. Yes! Yep. Oh. Okay, and that's where we're going to leave it, I think, because I know where to get paraffinium. That's up on the station. There we go. Okay, so we've got to build the Roma Bay, which we need to collect some materials for. Let me in. There we go. I'm just going to check if there's anything. So probably got a small shack. Yeah, we don't want any of this. We don't want any of this. We don't want any of that. Alloy. Floor panel, please. Thanks. And I've got the door. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. There we go. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved my salvage data for the supply depot. It's 10 salvage data for the plan. I had 3, so I needed 7. Now I've only got 1, so you know. But it does mean what I'm going to do is off screen I will rebuild my base, move it towards that mine, and yeah. But for now, that is it. That is it for the end of this episode. I will see you in the next one. We will continue on with the save, and after playing about an hour or so or going through some more bits, we will do an update on my main save. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.